Welcome, dear viewers, to a fascinating journey through the world of great cars and racing legends. The Mercedes-Benz W196R is a racing car that has left an indelible mark on Formula One history. With its incredible achievements and innovative technology, it has become a symbol of German engineering excellence and racing excellence. Let's take a closer look at this racing legend. History of the car. The Mercedes-Benz W196R was developed for the 1954 season in accordance with the new Formula One formula proposed by the International Sports Commission International (CSI). This formula required cars with 750 cubic centimeters supercharged or 2,500 cubic centimeters non-supercharged engines, a free choice of gas mixture, and racing over a distance of 300 kilometers or at least 3 hours. The W196R was designed to meet these requirements and immediately began to demonstrate its incredible power. Initially, a closed-body version was created to achieve high speeds on racetracks such as Reims. Subsequently, an open-wheeled version was also developed, adding flexibility and configuration for different racetracks. Specifications. The W196R was an incredibly technically advanced car for its time. It was powered by an 8-shaft direct injection engine with desmodromic type valve control. Engine output ranged from 256 horsepower in 1954 to 290 horsepower in 1955. This engine was mounted at a 53-degree angle to the right side, lowering the center of gravity and reducing the frontal area of the car. The car also had an innovative suspension with torsion bars and a rear single-joint drive axle, which improved its handling and stability on the highway. The drum brakes were large and turbine-cooled. All this made the W196R one of the most advanced race cars of its time. Great achievements. The Mercedes-Benz W196R achieved great results on the racetrack. It won 9 races and set 8 best lap times out of the 12 Grand Prix it participated in. In 1954 and 1955, driver Juan Manuel Fangio became world champion piloting the W196R. This car became a symbol of innovation and German racing excellence, demonstrating to the world the power and technical prowess of Mercedes-Benz. It remains a timeless Formula One legend and is a shining example of how engineering can transform the racing world. The Mercedes-Benz W196R is more than just a race car, it is a story of how the pursuit of excellence and innovation can lead to incredible success on the track. Rolls-Royce 15 HP, a story of greatness and technological revolution. At the dawn of the 20th century, the world witnessed an incredible transportation revolution as technology began to change the conventional notions of mobility. During this period, in 1904, Charles Rolls and Henry Royce decided to pursue their ambitious dream of creating a car that would turn the idea of transportation upside down. The result of their labor was the Rolls-Royce 15 HP, an exceptional and original car that left an unforgettable mark on history. The road to innovation. For centuries, the world's population traveled exclusively by horse and carriage. The automobile was something incredible and an incredibly ambitious project. The Rolls-Royce 15 HP was the world's first attempt to create an automobile that moved without horses. This car, named after its 15 HP motor, may seem modest today, but it was a true technological achievement for its time. Only 6 of these cars were produced, and only one of them, named Wotan, has survived to this day. A technological giant. The Rolls-Royce 15 HP was not only innovative in terms of engine, but externally it was also eye-catching. At that time, all cars had a similar design, but the Rolls-Royce 15 HP looked special. Its design could be compared to the creation of the last of the Mohicans. It was outstanding and unique both inside and outside. Today, the Rolls-Royce 15 HP can be seen at car shows all over the world. Its value far exceeds average car values, and many consider it a true museum piece of art. Insurance companies value this piece at $35 million, which emphasizes its exclusivity and value in the world of automobile collections. Completing the revolution. The Rolls-Royce 15 HP was the first step in the history of the Rolls-Royce brand to symbolize luxury and quality. This car reminds us how technological advancement and ambition can transform the world and turn the perception of what is possible upside down. In the end, it has become a sign of greatness and the beginning of a new era in automotive history. The Rolls-Royce 15 HP is not just a car, it is a symbol of a revolution in the world of transportation. Aston Martin DBR1, the legend that conquered Le Mans and the world of racing cars. The Aston Martin DBR1 is a name that commands the respect and admiration of anyone interested in the history of motor racing. This car not only became a symbol of power and elegance, but also proved that British racing cars can compete with the legendary Ferrari, Maserati and Jaguar. In this article, we will tell the story of the Aston Martin DBR1 and its remarkable achievements on the track. The beginnings of a legend. The story of the Aston Martin DBR1 began in the 1950s when Aston Martin, under the leadership of David Brown, decided to enter the world of motor racing with the goal of winning at one of the most prestigious racing circuits, Le Mans. For this mission, they needed a powerful and reliable car. Their choice fell on an inline six-cylinder engine, which the company acquired after the purchase of Lagonda. This engine became the basis for racing models starting with the DB3 and DB3S, and eventually led to the creation of the DBR1. Specifications. The Aston Martin DBR1 was a product of engineering excellence. It was powered by a six-cylinder aluminum engine with twin overhead camshafts and dual-spark ignition. The engine had an initial displacement of 2,493 cubic centimeters, which was later increased to 2,992 cubic centimeters. This engine produced impressive power for its time. The DBR1 was based on a steel frame with space frame and aerodynamic bodywork, which reduced the weight of the car by 100 kilograms compared to the previous DB3S model. Fully independent torsion bar suspension and disc brakes provided excellent handling and performance on the track. Race to glory. The Aston Martin DBR1 made its racing debut in 1956, and although the early years were unsuccessful due to gearbox problems, it soon began to demonstrate its power and reliability. In 1959, it proved its outstanding ability by winning at Le Mans and other prestigious races, leading to the Constructors' Championship title for Aston Martin. After such outstanding successes, Aston Martin announced the end of the DBR1's racing career, but it left a mark on the history of motor racing forever. Today, the car is considered one of the most expensive British cars sold at auction, with a price tag of an impressive $22.5 million. The Aston Martin DBR1 remains living proof that British racing cars can compete with the legends of world motorsport and become a true legend.